Did you smoke when you trained?
My life.
Even with fights, everything?
Only 1 or 2 fights I smoked when I was fighting.
Did it help or did it?
I beat the hell. I beat the fucking shit.
Man, I swear, the sleep you get from weed and like just the recovery you get, I feel like it's
dude,
huge. It's powerful.
Mike's talked about it before. I mean, he broke this dude's fucking spine, right? He broke a vertebrae.
Fucked them up.
Hotboxin.
I'm really high and feeling good. Ow! Feel good.
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Hotboxin. I'm Eben Britton.
I'm Mike Tyson.
Hell yeah, we got a great guest today, brother. Great couple of guests, the Pettis brothers, Anthony and Sergio.
Yeah, that's that all about. That's pretty interesting, man.
Welcome. You guys want to put these headphones on?
Congratulations.
Didn't even put the headphones on. These dudes were smoking weed before the show, brother. Got a little stone.
Prep.
It's the only way to go, man.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
So, brother UFC fighters.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you saw him start first?
Well, I started first. We started with Taekwondo.
When you saw him start, what do you say? You think I want to do this, or you saw him get fucked up? Or what did you say?
No, he was my basketball coach before he started doing this. So he was stopped basketball coaching me and had his first fight. I was addicted after I saw it. Yeah. Amazing.
Wow.
He snapped too. He got knocked out, 24 seconds?
24 seconds, first fight, yeah.
Shit.
It's been some good fights.
Damn, dude. So you guys, did you grow up fighting each other?
Kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we train with each other, so I mean, we spar every day. We spar like twice a week, so it's like.
It was more like bowling, you know. He was he's toughing me up.
Well, the reason I ask is that we've got one of our buddies is Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, Cody.
And his brother, Zach. I don't know if you've ever met Zach.
No, I haven't.
Zach's a trip.
Zach's a trip, man.
But he's a fucking trip.
He's a heart of gold. But they grew up literally beating the shit out of each other, dude.
Damn.
And I'm like, fuck, dude. It's just a hard brotherly relationship. You know, my brother and I, we got into a lot of fights. But it was always cool.
My brother beat the living shit out of me.
Really?
Tried to kill me. Yeah.
Damn.
What?
But you guys...
Or just in real life?
In real life, too.
Oh,
I would
shit.
steal from him, too. Like, I go into, like, say I'm on the plane with him on the roof and I'm coming down the fire escape and I go in my house and he's in the bath, if he's in the shower or something, and I see his fucking money on the desk and stuff, a couple $100, I'll take his money.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't that.
Oh, no, you guys took care of each other.
We grew up close, man. Well, my dad died when I was 16. He was killed in a house robbery across the street from my house, man. So, like, at a young age, I was 16. You were 10 years old.
Yep,
10 years old.
Yep.
So, you know, it was like at that point in my life, I had to figure out like for me it was like I was lost. You know, I'm like 16 in high school. I'm like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. But then I knew I had a little, you know, somebody looking up to me, kind of. And I wouldn't say I filled my dad's shoes, but I kind of made sure he was good. You know, whatever I did, I included him in on. So it changed our dynamic of our relationship immediately. Like brought us close, you know, really close.
I was the youngest of my family, and I just didn't like my family structure and stuff. So I looked up to the people in the streets and stuff.
Okay.
You know, no one ever questioned them. They didn't have to give answers to nobody and stuff. I said, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanted
You on
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He accomplished
Makes
that.
sense.
He accomplished that for sure.
Makes sense. How old are you guys?
I'm 32.
25.
Nice.
Yep.
Man.
Fuck, it's babies, man.
I don't feel like it.
I
I've been
kinda
fighting
feel
for a
it.
long
Hey.
time.
That's the part of your mind fucking with you, right? When I was 32, I thought I was old as a motherfucker, right? I fucking thought I was old until you get 50 and you said 32, it's beautiful. I said, trust me, your guys are beautiful, young.
Yeah,
so
For
young.
sure. Gotta take advantage.
For,
Yeah. Yeah.
Moments like this.
You know what I mean? When you get at a certain age, probably in your 40s, you got to, you know, every fuck counts. You got to be careful. Which fuck might be your last fuck, so each fuck counts. You can't spread it out too thin.
Damn.
You got to choose your fuck.
I don't know if I want to get old now.
Nah, when you're older, you got to choose. You can't say, I'm going to hit that for the foot. I said, no, I got to hold it. I'm serious. When you get that age, man.
You got to plan them out.
Yeah, I'm serious. Before you hit
Damn.
me, I hit that today, I hit that today later. No, I'm going to hit that one or that one, and it's going to be awesome for the night. You ain't gonna go do 10 no more. You only can do 2. All right, you're laughing now. What's that thing? Fuck, he told me that shit. I can't do 10. Only good for 2.
I just try to soak up the wisdom of Mike, man.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Sure.
Because I feel that way, too. I'm 31, and I'm like, fuck, dude. I've lived 1,000 years.
You ain't seen nothing
I
yet,
know,
buddy.
man.
You got a lot coming as far as learning from experience in life. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's a hell of a ride, man.
It's beautiful.
You know?
It's just this the only time where this is where it gets tricky, you know? It's a beautiful ride. And then sometimes at the end you say, wait, where the fuck am I going? This can't exist. You know, the words that I'm talking right now probably that no one hears, that I hear only in my brain, this can't just end like this. I get old, I die, and I just don't go nowhere. Is it black? And that's going to be the next test of your journey. Where do I go from here? You think about that. What the fuck happens? What the fuck happens when this is over? We only have a certain life expectancy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Say we get to 100, that's nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do we do after that? Do we just don't exist anymore? You can't believe that. We can't. You know, we just don't exist. It's just dark and we don't exist no more.
Damn, that was deep.
Deep,
0 to deep
that's
real
deep.
quick, man.
We go deep.
It's too deep for me right now.
We go deep.
That's why some people get high in the reality of the world that our subconscious tell us this is too deep for us to handle sober.
Yeah.
You know, some people kill themselves because they say, hey, I want to take me back. Subconsciously saying, I want to go back home. I can't take this. It's just that's why things happen the way it is. Why would somebody that's living the greatest life in the world have all the money, have all the bitches, all the cars, nice homes, and themselves, fuck this, boom, I can't do this.
It's a good question.
That's my dream, what he's talking about. That guy just killed himself and he has everything. I'm mad at this guy. This guy's a bitch in my mind. What the fuck is his problem? You know? But then because it's deeper things in life and you feel you haven't accomplished them. You know, you feel you have everything life told me I need to be the man, to be gratified, to be happy, and this doesn't make me happy. It's something I can't put my fist on. And then you start to worry real fast. I'll never find it. Instead of start looking outside of what we believe is our greatness, you know?
Damn.
Damn, it's super deep,
I
man.
like that. I like that.
Yeah,
mindset.
that's exactly.
Do you guys think about that?
Yes. A lot,
Yeah.
man. I think with my career, man, I had the highest highs, lowest lows. I was on the cover of the Weeds box, man. And then I lose 3 fights in a row, and like you're saying, you're just caught like this can't be it. Like I can't identify myself as just a fighter. You know, there's more to it than that. There's more to it than my happiness has to come from something else than my career. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Especially in the fight game. I'm sure Mike knows the most. Like especially with social media, man. We're judged so hard. Like anything we do is judged so hard. People are on us. So
you know,
yeah, it's
that's
different
another,
now. It's
that's
different.
another reason why people can't handle the pressure and they kill themselves.
Yep.
They're being judged by too many people. They can't take it. They can't handle the pressure, which they believe is negativity, or the fact that they're a failure. It may appear that they're a failure because too many people are telling them they were wrong, and they may have been wrong. But that doesn't mean you give up.
Yeah.
If somebody exposed you for something you don't want people to know about your life, that don't mean you give up and kill yourself. When I did the Toad, I did the Toad, right? You ever hear about the Toad? Oh God, I'm dying. Fuck. You don't exist, but you do. You do, but you don't. Dying has to be glorious, because life is glorious. So life can be glorious if death wasn't glorious. I felt the feeling. No one said nothing exposed me, but I felt the feeling of all my secrets were exposed to everybody I ever knew and never wanted to know what I knew or what I did. And I felt, whoa, everybody know. And I said, oh shit. I'm not shit. I'm filth. Everybody knows this about me. Oh fuck. And that's just what it was. I was worried about what everyone thought about me. I've had these secrets all my life. I don't want no one to, so I took the toll in it, and I received the feeling of everyone knowing. And I was like, fuck. You know?
The toad DMT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does that last?
Around 15 minutes, but dig. You get 1,000 years of experience in 15 minutes. Imagine how fast that's coming at you.
Yeah.
1,000 years coming at you.
Feels like forever.
No, it goes really fast because it's coming real fast, right? And then when it goes, it starts from you being a baby to you being older, then you evaporate. You're nothing, but you still exist. You have nobody, you're still existing, you're existing.
Damn. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Yeah, I know, man.
That's
You
wild.
are ready, brother.
Yeah.
You are ready. You are ready. That's what
Where
we
these
all
toads
think.
at?
We all think that we're not ready, you know?
Yeah, how'd you set that up? How do you set that experience up?
When somebody was being interviewed with me and they were talking to me about this shit, what this can do to you, and I said, get the fuck out of here. Where's it at? Take it. You know what I mean? And then he said, no, all right, later. Then we did more of the interview. I said, where's this shit at? I really want to take this. Because he was talking about it. We're going to another dimension and it's meeting God and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
And then when I took it, I smoked it, and I said, when it hit me, I exhaled, and it hit me, boom, right? I said, I fucked up. These white motherfuckers got me. Oh, listen, my heart to God. That's what I said. What the fuck was I trying to prove to them? What was I trying to prove? I fucked up. Oh, shit, I fucked up. I fucked up. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I fucked up. They killed me.
Damn.
Whoa. I'm serious.
I know.
Real talk.
I know.
Did you do it?
I haven't done that yet. I've done DMT and ayahuasca.
How was that ayahuasca? That's same kind of
Powerful.
Listen,
Same
dig,
thing?
right?
It's slower though.
Dig.
It's like
when
hours.
When this stuff hits you, right? You're gonna feel every feeling of anything you ever did in your life. Candy, drugs, sex, bug. You feel every feeling. You feel that sensation of all of it.
Damn.
You feel everything. Every girl you ever fucked. Any feeling you ever had. Your mother hugging you, milking you.
Sheesh.
Nigga.
Yeah, for real. What are we doing over here?
I can feel that.
That's what we should be.
I can feel that, dude.
So ayahuasca, where'd you do that at?
If you were to start with something, that's what you would go with ayahuasca, you think?
Well, I'm getting ready to do combo, which I would.
Nah, you just go straight to the big time.
To
You go straight to the toes. Man.
You're not going to get any intense feeling than that. All that's just leading up to the toes. Where you want to be at.
Damn, I don't know though.
The toad is the top of the pyramid.
Yeah.
Is it like mushrooms? Like kind of that feeling, or is it?
It's just
No,
different.
listen. You whatever you want. You go in there and say boom and start feeling. You say I want power. Give you power. Oh, boom! You feel that fucking power, motherfucker. I don't want this power. I don't want this power.
I don't want it.
It's too much.
Whoa, take this shit. Oh, but you can't believe it when you're feeling it. Every feeling you think you have that we're hiding, everything's out. The feeling so sensational, it's just like you feel like you're a star or a sun just exploded in the fucking atmosphere, like a fucking supernova.
It sounds amazing.
It sounds.
I just don't know. Yeah, I just feel like.
Well, when you're ready for it, it'll come to you, man.
I've seen
Yeah, definitely.
videos of people doing it. I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
No.
Yeah, that show on Vice, right? That's what it is. Yeah, I seen it on that
Listen,
show.
but all that stuff that's moving around, you don't feel that. Like I had a scab on my head because I hit my head because I fell off the bed. It should have been on the floor. But yeah, you don't know anything. Listen, you forget everything. You forget everybody you love, your kids, your baby, everything you thought was the biggest thing in your life and you couldn't live without. You don't even you forgot. It doesn't exist anymore.
Sounds free.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Just imagine everything that you holding deep in your mind and your heart right now that makes you it doesn't exist no more. Now you're dealing with you. It's all about you getting to know who you are. You. Nothing of that exists. Nothing. Just you dealing with who you are.
It's deep, man. Powerful. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you are what we think we are. Our parents, our kids, all that stuff.
You're who are you? Who you're thinking right now. Whatever you're thinking right now is who you are. Whatever it is.
Mine's powerful, man.
Oh, it's inconceivable.
Man, before every fight, my coach is Duke Rufus. He sent me a quote that your coach told you about mindset.
Oh, absolutely.
About like your opponent, like he's in a. I got the quote on my phone, but how he's you in your head you build them up to be this crazy
absolutely
titan, and then
your mind is not your friend.
Exactly, that quote. Exactly. I read that before every fight. Every fight I read that quote.
Train your mind to be your friend. You got to tell your mind beautiful things about yourself, nice things about yourself all the time. Because if you slack up, it'll tell you ain't shit, nigga. You got all these motherfuckers fooled, but I'm not fooled, nigga. I know who you are.
Man, that's so real. That's the deepest, realest shit ever, man. Every training camp, I feel that.
Going through that right now. Got 2 back-to-back losses. Mine's a little all over the place.
Don't look at it, man. Keep that enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Keep that belief and deep down confidence in yourself.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Listen, we don't tell nobody. They could be scientific, say you lost the fight because you did this move, but we know inside why we lost the fight. We know we gave up on our spirit a little bit. We didn't give 100%, 110. We were not the true person that we're capable of being in that particular moment. We know why we lost. Nobody could tell us, no announcer, no trainer could tell us, because they're not in our soul. We know why we lost.
Hell yeah.
It's we who we're battling. The name of the game, when especially you're a fighter, an athlete or something, and in life in general, a businessman, we have to overcome ourselves. The fight is within ourselves. Mm-hmm. We have to beat ourselves. That comes with discipline.
Yeah.
You know, doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. And our brain is programmed
I needed to hear that.
to make us scared to keep us alive.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Our brain is programmed to constantly be assessing and analyzing the data that's coming in so that it can best figure out if you're in a safe situation. So as a fighter, if you're getting ready to go into a fight, a situation that you know is going to be violent, your mind the whole time is trying to figure out how to talk you out of doing that. You know? So that's up to you, like Mike said, through that positive visualization.
Yeah.
To overcome that.
Yeah, it's a battle every fight, man, every time. And especially in MMA, UFC, like in boxing, if you lose, it's different than UFC. Like UFC, you could have 10 losses and still be the man. Like it's just so quick of a sport. Fans are quick to forget, but like going off 2 losses, I've done that. Coming off of 2 losses, it's really mental, man. So like he's in a spot where I've been there before.
Yeah.
Dark place.
The biggest tragedy in fighters is not when he loses to a better fighter. That's not a big tragedy. The big tragedy in fighting is when a person loses to himself. You know, when he defeats himself, that's the biggest tragedy in fighting. You know, our whole purpose in life is to challenge ourselves and challenge the belief that we were told who we were, what we were, which is not necessarily true. You know, we don't know. Really, to ask yourself, why am I here? Who am I? Besides my first and last name and my mother's name, who the fuck am I? Why am I here? For what reason?
It's deep, man. How about after fighting, when you retired, do you miss that feeling of like getting ready for competition and that like challenge of a training camp?
You say that. Know what I miss? No, I don't miss that, 'cause I hated training. I was one of those fighters that hated training and stuff, and I used to go in the fight, you know, train a little bit just because of my weight. Because normally when I gained a lot of weight, so I had to train just to lose the weight, you know. But sometimes I would just go and fight with not much training, just beat guys. My ego, I'm a superior fighter. These fucking guys are not, these are fucking infected bugs. And I used to just think crazy about shit and stuff. And taking the toll too, right? I felt all the pain of everyone I ever hurt. When I was on the toad and stuff, and things I said to them, I humiliate them in front of people, the world, and the television, after I beat them or something because I was so insecure about who I was and stuff.
Damn, it exposes you, huh?
Yeah.
Man. It's deep.
You guys believe in the afterlife?
I do.
What do you believe it is?
I do.
You have to believe in it, you know?
Yeah.
Someone that says they don't believe it is not because they're looking for a safe place to go when they die. It's because they haven't came in touch with who they are. How could I die? How could I not exist? I'm a child of God. How can I not exist? If not in this world, another world. How can the energy that you have right now and the stuff that you can hear in your mind when you're not talking and nobody else is talking, how could this die? How could the feeling you have when your body could die, how could that energy, you mean if you get shot, you just die?
Gone, black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gone.
Yeah, I think when my dad died, man, like I went through this phase of like questioning religion, questioning like why did it happen to me at 16 years old. Like it was a crazy time in my life. But man, I feel like I could feel him touching me and blessing me, man. Like I'm a kid from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I'm doing this right here. I'm doing this interview with Mike Tyson. Like I shouldn't be here, man. So I could feel like, maybe that's just my connection with my pops. Like we were very close, but like I could feel him guiding me still, man. Like I really feel it. Like I really feel his presence in my everything I do.
Absolutely, man. In my opinion, we've been brainwashed in this material society that we live in. Like there is nothing that you can't see. That's all make-believe. But these bodies that we have are such tuned antennas to this sort of energy, this ethereal energy, spirit, higher power, the connection of everything. We feel all this shit, but everybody just goes, nah, it's not it. Nah, it's not it. But it is it.
Yeah.
You know, what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, man, there has to be something more than obviously than what we're just this life. I feel like, did you start thinking that like at your age now or before you started smoking weed? Oh, he's not even paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I'm thinking about it. I've always had this connection since I was a little kid. I've thought about this.
I find myself doing that now, like taking myself back in like moments like my last fight. I remember walking out and I kind of like saw myself walking out, and I was like a level of consciousness that I've never been to before. Like I already saw the fight. I saw myself walking out to the fight, and I started smoking weed about a year ago. So like, you know, he's been smoking a lot longer than I have. So once I started smoking weed, I feel like it opened this level of consciousness up. Like when I train now, I could see the mistakes I'm making. I could see like the things I need to change. So like I was wondering if like weed helped you with that, or is that something? What age? Maybe it's age. I don't even know. It could be an age thing too.
I think weed, cannabis is a tool I use frequently because it puts me in a state of consciousness where I have access to information like what you're talking about. Does that make sense to you, Mike?
Big time.
Did you smoke when you trained?
All my life.
Even with fights, everything?
Only 1 or 2 fights I smoked when I was fighting.
Did it help, or did you
I thought it helped. I beat the fucking shit
Man,
out of
I swear, the sleep you get from weed and like just the recovery you get, I feel like it's
Dude,
huge.
It's powerful.
Mike's talked about it before. I mean, he broke this dude's fucking spine, right? He broke a vertebrae.
Fucked them up. Listen, before I started smoking weed and stuff, right, I used to get in the fights all the fucking time.
Out of the ring.
Yeah, all the fucking time.
Yeah.
All the fucking time. I would get in a fight with the fighter's brother. Somebody out of the crew. You know?
Damn.
Fucking shit.
Animal.
Did you feel like intuitively, Mike, weed was always something that made you feel better?
Well, listen, I know when I was irritable, I smoked it, I felt good. I loved everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I knew it was good. Sometimes after I did something fucked up, I smoked the joint, I wanted to go and buy a guy a car or something. I fucked up.
You're like, you know what? Dude, that's the power. That's it.
Damn.
Shit, buy somebody a car, a house, or some shit.
But Mike, you realize that type of shit is why you're so legendary, man.
The Tigers,
like you could have been,
man.
you know, you could have just been a fighter, you know, but you were helping people out beyond anybody's idea of what that meant at that time, man.
No, it was just that I had so much, and I thought that this is my mindset, right? I said, maybe somebody needed something. What do you need? A car. Let's say it's the big, a car, or an apartment, or something, whatever you need that. And I had so much, and I said, but in my mind, I would say, is that all I have to give you to own you or to fuck you or something? You know, that tripped me out. So I say, all right, you're really hot, you're really beautiful, you have substance, but take this car, take this house. That was just a really dark way of understanding humanity. You take this and I own you. You take this, I want you. It was never anything connection, no connection with my emotion. The only emotion was my dick. Yeah.
Man. Yeah, so sounds like.
No, it makes sense, man.
And I say, as I get older, I said, why couldn't you just give it to them instead of fucking them? That's real fucking. You know, but I was just a young kid, and I didn't know how to talk to no fucking girl. And I used to have money. I was champ. I just never had a really girl. I think the first time really, I was 18, 19 was not really doing it. I was really, and then I became champion. You know?
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. Huh? Take this. I felt guilty giving the people giving me all this pussy and shit for free. Huh? Take this. You know? Take this.
Yeah.
Take this.
That makes sense.
Crazy. It was crazy. Huh?
Well,
take
you
this.
did that with girls, but you also were doing that for other reasons with dudes like The Game.
Yeah.
You know, like bringing young rappers on and just like helping them out and showing them.
You know, that's because you see these guys, they were poor, they didn't have no money. I used to be poor
Right,
like
so you
that.
just wanted to treat 'em.
Check this out, let's get on here. You have this suite, call in here, your girl, you can do whatever you want, everything's on the house, order anything, just live your life. And that's so awesome. How can you, I never understood how could you be somebody like me that come from where I came from and have so fucking much and the fucking guy next to you don't got shit.
Yeah.
A guy you hung out with, a guy you probably we got high together, drank together, hung out, and he don't got shit. Oh, that fucking rips my soul apart. I don't even think life is fucking fair. Life can't be fair. There can't be a fucking God.
Yes. I know that feeling, man.
I did shit all my life, really bad shit. This guy's never done nothing. He never stole a loaf, but it's always been good his whole life. He never has nothing. He has nothing. That was just my mentality. That's how I thought that. I never said, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm nobody. What the fuck do I got this shit? All that shit I did? I felt guilty having all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's awesome, though. That's
That's
awesome.
deep,
You
man.
gave back
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
just.
That's
I
awesome.
don't know
man.
if giving back. I didn't know what to do.
I gave a lot away too, man.
I used to be away, right?
Yeah.
And I used to come back to my neighborhood and I used to say, "Fuck, this is where I'm from. This shit is it's sickening." So I used to, come on, man, let's get some money, let's get dressed, let's go wild, let's get some cars, let's buy us a clubhouse, man, get us an awesome fucking apartment building, let's do some shit, man, before we die.
Yeah.
Get a fucking room full of fucking naked girls and just go for it. My friends have never done anything like that. Don't care how tough they are, gangsters, how many people they killed. They've never been in a room with a bunch of naked and beautiful women. They never done it. They never done anything like that. I'm thinking these guys are killing people every day. They're shooting outs every day in the street, watching their block. These guys that was so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
With a bunch of naked women around them. They were so fucking uncomfortable. You would think they would take their clothes. They were like, fuck. They kept their clothes. What the fuck's going on, Mike?
What camera's that?
What the fuck's going on, Mike?
Me up.
Yeah, something. They don't know what. They weren't like happy. They were like, whoa, what the fuck's going on, man?
Yeah. Because it was just a shock.
They had no idea. Yo,
That's a
baby,
trip,
what's up,
bro.
shorty?
What about aliens?
What about aliens?
Yo.
You think aliens exist?
You remember in Canada when we
Listen.
saw some?
Man, I seen some.
Listen, my wife think we're aliens.
Yeah.
My wife think the aliens planted us here.
Yeah.
You know?
Did they engineer us? Like they made us? Or we were spawned by them?
I think I don't know. I think we're their flunkies. We're the fucking least.
We're like the workers.
Yeah, no, not even the fucking workers. If we were the workers,
slaves.
If we were the workers, they would still be here among us.
Yeah.
We can't even we can't do shit for them, man. We're useless to them. Throw these motherfuckers on planet Earth. Right?
What if they?
That's right.
What if aliens are still here orchestrating shit, but in like human suits?
Listen, I don't know. You tell me. You think this is the only uniform God can create, or the universe can create? The way
No,
we
and
look
I
now
think
with
this is fucking
two
weird.
legs,
Yeah.
2 arms, 2 legs, an asshole, a dick.
Yeah, I'm like, it could have been anything, right?
Why don't we shit out our mouth?
It
Why
could
we
have
shit from
been
our ass?
anything.
No, really.
Yeah.
Listen, how come we don't? When we belch, sometimes it smells like shit. But why don't it come out of our mouth instead of our ass?
Yeah. Dude,
That's deep.
why do we have 2 arms? Why do we have 2 legs? Why do
I
we
don't
have
know.
these things? Why don't we have tentacles?
Why sometimes when people are born, they're born with an extra arm, but it's never mature enough to work.
Yeah.
Is that something that we're born with? That we at one particular time or one, I don't know, one fucking pie or some shit? We had 3 arms, 3 legs. How come some people are born with a tail trying to come out their ass?
Yeah.
It's real.
You know.
I was
That's
smoking.
some ancient stuff or something that we once had and they took away and it's still trying to come out.
Yeah.
I don't know. How come some people dicks are bigger than other people's dicks? Why is that?
They're blessed.
I don't know. It has to be a reason.
There's all this. What about the elongated skulls?
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting too when I saw in Egypt and stuff.
Yeah.
Weren't people doing that to themselves though?
They said they tied their brain with a little. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't think that makes sense.
Like they'd make their skulls long?
No, like
people
that
would,
was
like,
like
tie
another
their heads
race
so
of.
tight.
I think that was another race of beings.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the first aliens, or the first humanoid aliens.
I was
A
looking
lot of
into that.
things
The
we
first,
can't. A lot of
Check this
things.
out.
A lot of things scientists can't explain.
Mike, I've said this before, but I'm going to throw it at you again. So, there's this tribe in West Africa called the Dogon tribe.
I'm not hip. Tell me about them.
They believe they worship cannabis. And every year they have like a month-long cannabis festival in this tribe. And it's because in their folklore, they have these ancient cave paintings of aliens coming down. Mm-hmm. And they believe that this alien race from the Sirius stars, Sirius A and B, are two stars. They're the dog stars. This alien race brought this cannabis plant to humanity, to the people of Earth, and gave it to them and said, this will bring you peace. You'll be able to use this. This is a very sacred plant that will help humanity in great ways. Now, cannabis translates to two dogs, cannabis, the two dogs from the two dog stars, Sirius A and B. What if cannabis is from the aliens?
What is it told might be from the aliens?
Yeah.
Listen, they're inside animals. Maybe the animals are the gods.
Right. I think my dogs are like guardian angels all the time.
Listen, I always explain that my wife hate bugs, and she's always killing bugs and insects. I said, that could be your grandmother. You're so excited to see you and thinking that you'll be excited to see her, not conscious that she's the fucking bug, and you fucking kill her.
Yeah, you smash it.
I've never thought of that. Damn.
Somebody that we lost, I'm happy to see is they forget the consciousness that they're a fucking bug and they're irritating you and you snatch them, not knowing that it's them.
That'd be so.
That's why I learned not
That's
to ever
deep.
kill anything. I don't kill anything anymore. I'm just a fucking dark guy because you find out it's a time that comes in our life called a paradigm shift that we all come doing this in our life because we find out everything we were taught in our life was a lie. And now we got to figure out and hope that it's not too late for us to figure out what's really going on, who the fuck I really am.
You feel like you've had that, Mike?
Oh, absolutely. My whole life I thought I was a badass motherfucker, ferocious savage. Don't give nobody no fucking pity. Fuck them. And I found out I was just a scary motherfucker. I just didn't want those guys to pick on me anymore. I wasn't going to do nothing. I just hoped I could scare them not to pick on me anymore. I didn't want them to see that little boy anymore. Sometimes I see him because he comes out sometimes, and I think they saw him. So sometimes I got to get in that fucking chest just in case they saw that little boy and try him one day. Man, you have to live your life like that.
It's hard, man.
You're worried about what somebody think about you. You're ready to fucking rip his fucking eyes out. Because you're so insecure. Oh, God, life, my family, they did a number on me. Fuck.
Damn.
I'm glad you're here, man.
Me too. Fuck.
You're the man, Mike.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Glad
you,
to be
brother.
here.
Thank you.
I'm big time glad I'm here.
We're really glad you're here.
Fuck.
So who are you guys outside of being fighters? Because, the world wants to put a label on you
Yeah.
and say
So
that
you're 25. You got a
you're
lot of
this.
bitches, man.
25. Nah, man, I got a serious relationship.
Really? At 25,
Yeah,
you're
25.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
Listen, can I tell you something?
You're awesome.
Listen, all right? Oh, and I don't even know if that's true. This is might be a contradiction. Now listen to how I explain it then. I don't know if this is right.
Yeah. Just put it out there, man.
Now that I had all the pussy and all the sex that I wanted, that I thought that I needed to have in life, right? I think I could have done without it, right? But what kind of person I would have been if I never did that?
Because you're saying you would still have been a guy who had the desire, but if you were a guy who didn't exercise it.
No.
Who would you have been?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who would I have been?
I mean, that's everybody, I think, right? Like, all of us deep down have some kind of desire.
Yeah, desire is an interesting thing. You know, physical desire, lust. It's an interesting, you know, it's very primal. It's very old.
But it's like
very instinctual.
But I know, but we only need it for increments of our life.
Yeah.
But it leaves us a fucking unrelying fucking effect on you. You know? We only need it doesn't last long. We have to film it, boom, it's over.
Yeah.
What's my obligation to this? What did I commit for this feeling?
Right.
It's crazy.
What did I commit to for this feeling?
Yeah.
At this moment, I don't like pussy anymore, but I just had it, and now I got to commit something to it. I don't have it. I shot my load. I don't like pussy no more. They can't do me any favor. My dick doesn't get hard right now. So what the fuck did I commit to?
Wow, dude, this is fucking
deep, man.
it's real, Mike.
Did I get committed to the illusion that I love you?
Right.
Do I commit to that? That now this is an illusion now. It's not. I got nothing else to do. I can't say nothing to. What do I say to you? I'm not going to say thank you. What I'm going to say, I love you.
Right.
But I don't love you. But it seems like the right thing to say. That feeling you just gave me made me say I love you. I haven't gotten it from no one else.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think I want to express that feeling with her over here. Can I do that? No.
Yeah. Isn't that, it's so complex emotionally? Sex?
No. Sex in the male's
No, I know.
anatomy.
It's simple, but like what you're saying.
Very few women are fucking pigs. Most men are pigs, but very few women are pigs.
Yeah.
And if she is a pig, you pushed her in that direction. Most men push women in that direction for them to cheat or be pigs and stuff. They're not going to be overtly pigs, either because the man is abusive or he's so weak. One or the other.
Yeah.
She despises weakness, so she does that because the weakness allows him to get away with that. But that doesn't mean the weakness is bad.
Yeah.
You know?
I heard this thing once that when you have sex with a person, their energy stays with you for 7 years.
Listen, I don't know that, but I do believe when we have sex, there's juices that go between each other, and they go inside you, and it goes inside her, and it makes a bond.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a sexual bond. Our lower self get attracted to the sexual bond, the feeling that it makes, but it gives you more feelings, a connection with that person without being inside of her. You know?
Yeah.
You have empathy for her.
Crazy.
You have feelings of empathy for her. You don't want her to feel any pain.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be with her sexually anymore.
Yeah.
How do you explain that? How do we keep this feeling? I want to keep this feeling I have with you, but the only way I can have it is I have to fuck you. I can't be friendly with you. I can't hug you and kiss you the way I want to unless we have to have sex. But I don't have a sexual desire for you. I have a loving desire for you. We're attached, and I don't understand. Now I don't fucking like you because I don't want to fucking be attached to you, and I can't control this fucking feeling. Fuck you, bitch.
Man.
Dude.
I feel like I gained some knowledge
That
today. I gained some knowledge
so
today.
that's how it goes so cool. You can't deal. You can't understand why I don't want me. Fuck you.
Yeah. That was a perfect illustration, Mike.
Relationship. For real.
Sometimes our conflict is with a woman because we can't possess her sometimes.
Yeah.
She can't understand the fact why I need to possess her, but I can't fucking convey to her why she needs to let me possess her.
Because as a man, do you even know why?
No.
Something deep.
Maybe, listen, maybe she's somebody from my life in another world, and God has given me the instinct to talk to her and stuff. I don't know. That could be bullshit too, you know? Fucking, I just want to fuck her, some stupid But it's always bigger than that, 'cause that is so insignificant.
Yeah.
The act of sex is so insignificant, so why does that leave such an everlasting feeling?
Talking about love, right?
Huh?
You talking about love? Like,
I don't know. Love could be just something that we made up in our mind. Well, why does it have to be the word love? Why
Yeah,
can't
that's
it just
true.
be hate? Why is love Why is love on the internet demand of respect? Even if you tell a girl, hey, baby, I love you. Man, stop fucking playing, all right? Yeah, you love me. She can't even believe the fact that somebody will even love her because it's so overwhelming. Not even from a friendly perspective, that's overwhelming. They want to be known, hey, you love me how? You know, because we all have a different perspective of love.
It's good stuff, Mike.
Yeah. Knowledge.
No, it's not knowledge. Just we're trying to figure it out. Knowledge. Knowledge is
I think
knowing it. I don't know it.
Your
knowledge
experience,
is
your
knowing
perspective of it is like deep. It makes you think about it at a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah, your brain's complex.
This stuff, it seems like this stuff's been coming up, Mike, a lot.
No, because I say to myself sometimes, why do my wife love me so much? I've been so bad. I've done so many bad things, so why does she love me so much? If my wife went out here and fucked a couple of guys, it would only be right. I would have no reason to be mad. But of course, I probably might be mad, but I would have no reason to be mad. You know, why do I deserve somebody to be totally loyal to me and I wasn't loyal to them? And why would they dare ever try to be loyal to me even though I wasn't loyal to them because I'm who I am? Who the fuck am I? In my head, that somebody should be loyal to me for being a scumbag. You know what I mean? What disease vaccine did I discover?
That's love, man.
You know.
That's love. That's like a sacred bond. You know, I feel that with my wife. I'm just like blown away, all the shit we've been through. She's still with me and loves me the way she does. I'm just like, fuck, man.
I can do it, but someone else do it is fucking wrong. You know. That's just what I think sometimes, you know. Why is it like that? Why should it be like that?
Why is which part like what? Which part?
Why in human nature sometimes we don't reevaluate ourselves. We don't assess ourselves to what we do wrong in life.
Yeah.
And what we consider to hide in our subconscious.
That's what my whole life has been about, man, for the last few years. It's like everything, you know. Everywhere that I can take responsibility for my side of the story, I just have to surrender to that.
Yeah, you know, that's what I try to figure out. You know, only if I try to keep my side of the street clean.
That's it,
I can't worry about other people, what my wife do, what my kids do and stuff.
That's it, man. And I've realized this thing, like, you know, you guys are talking about as fighters and playing offensive line, like, you know, I resonate with a lot of what you guys say about when you lose, you know, because in offensive line, you know, you're going 75 times against another guy hand-to-hand combat, whether it's a run play or a pass play. And if that guy beats you as an offensive lineman and gets a sack, you look like a fucking bitch, you know? You might have kicked that guy's ass for 74 plays, and one play he beat you for a sack, and that's all anybody talks about. You sucked. And, you know, I've realized, man, and this was not during my playing days because, you know, I would definitely get pissed off about, you know, negative things that were said, if they were, you know. But there's what everybody thinks. There's what everybody says. It's all out here. There's what you think and what you believe about yourself. And then there's your relationship to everything that's going on outside. So if you can learn to master this part of it, because what everybody else says and what everybody else thinks doesn't have any fucking effect on you. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with anything real about your experience of the world. You know, you only think that it does, you know, especially as an athlete, you know, and you start to, and that's what gets fucked up. And that's why it's always about coming back to the battle within, you know, because all these people, man, nobody fucking matters. This all might be in my head. This whole thing, you know, this might all just be a dream. And when you can master that voice in your head, man, and say, you know what? This happened, that's why I got beat, and that's okay, you know? Everybody fucking gets their ass kicked at some point. Everybody. And if you don't, you're kicking the shit out of yourself.
There's no doubt about that. You know, 'cause this life we deal with, in my opinion, the life that we deal with is just challenges for us. How do you, all right, you're a great fighter, you've been beating people for a while, that's great, let's see you handle loss. Just get obliviated, boom, just get the shit beat out of you, up and down, boom, boom. All right, now that's cool too. All right? Let's see how you handle that. Right. Now we're not fighting no more. Now we're dealing with life. Now go out the dressing room, go to your house, take a shower, go sleep. Now you gotta get up the next morning. Shit, you gotta do.
Man,
You gotta do with your broken jaw. You gotta do with your cut eyes. It's gotta be done.
Everywhere you go,
life continues.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the movies, like your child's school. Everybody's talking about what happened in your fight.
Wow,
it's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, but
we don't get to play next Sunday. It takes 5 months for.
Yeah, you guys got to wait.
Like 6 months.
Yeah.
And we're like just in limbo for 6 months, dealing with that.
This is what I've found out in life. I don't care what no one say, but it's nothing like being in the midst of the to have done it and even fail at trying to accomplish it. It's just no feeling like it. It's to fail on the objective of trying to become great. It's greatness in itself. Imagine what it takes for your first step to say, I'm going to be a fighter. I'm going to follow my brother. From the first fucking step, you got to go with the steps and go to the gym and see all these other kids fighting. They're already more experienced than you and stuff. How am I going to get to that fucking level? This guy's not going to let me get to the level. He's going to kill me. You know what I mean? You're watching these guys say, how I'm going to box. How am I going to get like he's going to kill me? You know?
Yeah.
And then little by little, you get to grasp it more, and win more. You understand this guy is human, and he bleeds, and he has problems too, and you realize that psychologically I can do this stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Crazy, man. It's like
so real,
exactly
man.
how it is.
Yeah, so every thought
that mindset.
You see somebody, it's always somebody you say, I hate these guys say, I never looked up to anybody. It's somebody you see, and you say, whoa, that's who I want to be right there. You know, it's always somebody you see. You know, when I first saw Ali, I said, yeah, that's who I want to be. Like, I know I wanted to be a fighter, but then I saw Roberto Duran. I said, that's who the fuck I want to be.
Man, Duran.
I said, that's who I want to be. A mean motherfucker. People scared to look at him. The devil. Yeah. I wanted to be.
Did you use that in your fighting style or outside of the cage, like outside of the ring?
Both.
Just that was your mindset.
Animal outside of the ring.
I mean, I've seen it, but that was the mindset.
I used to go as a little boy. I used to go to the restaurant. What was the name of that? Victor's whole cafe, Cuban restaurant. I used to go to everything and sit outside. I used to wait to see him. He had too many bodyguards and stuff. So I became famous fighter. I became champion. Then I started going there. And I used to say, what did Duran eat? Show me the food that he eat. Feed me what you gave Duran.
What would he eat?
Steak.
Steak?
Yeah.
Rice?
A lot of steaks, rice, and stuff, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's fucking...
I said, I made it. I'm in the restaurant my hero ate at.
Fuck.
Duran was a monster.
Duran is a monk. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Listen, this guy was giving Duran a tough fight. So at the 14th round, Duran knocked him out. Boom, he's in a coma. He's in a fucking chair. He's fucked up, right? And then everybody's sad. And so what Duran says when they say, Duran, what did you feel? He's in a coma. There's a possibility he may not live. And then Duran said, Puh, next time I be in shape, he won't go to the hospital. He goes to the fucking morgue. I said, fuck. My dick got hard. I'm a little boy, my dick got hard.
That's so awesome.
He was a fucking
killer.
Fuck.
That's dope, Mike.
He was in a fight with this one guy named Vil Wet, right? Gave him another tough fight. It went to 15 rounds. So Duran shook the guy that he fought. He shook his hand, but went in his corner and punched his fucking father in the face. Boom!
Jesus.
What the fuck? 15 rounds. 15.
Holy shit.
Shook the fighter hand, but went in the fighter corner and punched his father in the face.
Holy shit.
A monster. Damn. Did you see his movie that made about his life?
Yeah.
Duran's? Did you like it?
It was great. It was all right, but I look at Duran greater than that.
Yeah.
What was that movie?
I got the name of it.
I forget the name
A
of
few
it.
years ago?
Yeah, it was a few years ago. This
gotta
is
see
his
it.
life story, but it's a good.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy.
But you gotta look at the fact, for me being a boxing fanatic and stuff, right? Duran was lightweight champion for 7 years, couldn't be matched. He lost one fight. He revenged that loss to Esteban de Jesus, right? Then for 7 years he was champion, and then he fought the great Carlos Palomino, who was welterweight champion in a non-title fight. Boom, he beat him, and then he came to fight Sugar Ray Leonard. That was the biggest fighting of my world. In 1980, I watched those guys fight in Montreal, Canada. That turned on the screen, of course. That turned me out. I wanted to be a fighter. I would die. I said, no way, I'm not going to be a fighter. If I'm not a fighter, I want to die. That's all I wanted to do, be a fighter after that.
How old were you?
I was 14.
14.
Wow.
Damn.
So I used to read about him. I used to watch people. I used to go upstairs and read. I used to read about him, go run and start doing push-ups, sit-ups while I'm reading about it, watching him fight on television. That's all I did. I was nasty just like he was. Fuck you, I'm the best fighter in the world. How dare you think you could? He was a motherfucker.
You like brainwash yourself.
Yeah,
like,
big time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dope.
That's what you had to do.
I knew everything about him. I knew where he hung out with. I knew where he eat at. I knew the people that trained him and stuff.
It's dope as hell. You guys have any idols like that
In MMA.
that lifted you up when you were coming
man,
up?
like, for me, it was like GSP and Anderson Silva. Like
Yeah,
that,
they were
that,
great.
Man,
Good
goats.
people too. They were
Yeah.
nice guys too.
Good guys.
Cried when
and,
GSP lost.
Yeah,
That's
man.
my
It was the martial arts for me was like the martial arts the way he shows respect. Like I come from a Taekwondo background, so like, I think that's what took me towards him.
Yeah.
Respect factor. That.
I dig
And their
that.
skill, man. Them guys are monsters. Man.
Yeah, they're two of the best.
Yeah.
You know what I realized
Sure.
in life, in fighting has to be something that happened in the beginning of humanity, something because everything's all about submission and just giving praise to God. Humbleness. Fighting's all about being humbleness. There's some guys that are assholes and come out of fighting and they're arrogant because we're insecure and stuff. But it's all about just being humble, fighting. Because we all fight, we all win, we all lose,
Yeah.
And fighting spirit and its emotions and stuff. It's
Yeah.
about controlling your emotions, controlling everything, people being controlling the fight. And we lose when we lose our concentration. That's when we lose our fucking concentration and moment of thought.
It's deep. That's exactly how fighting is. I think like now that I started smoking, I look at fighting like that. Like in moments, like natural instinct from a punch is to pull away, but like we train ourselves to stay in, and like that thought process right there is what you're training to be able to do for the duration of the fight. If I can keep doing this and stay in, I can actually win this fight. So it's really mental, man. It's like it's crazy.
For sure.
Anybody could be big, but it's all about control. Your fucking body's only purpose is to carry your brain. That's the only purpose of your fucking body is to carry your brain.
We're like the robot.
Big time. In this world, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went up a weight class, and I saw all that mindset. I used that in my last training camp, just understanding like the guy I fought was way bigger than me. He was supposed to win, and number 3 in the world. And I was my first time fighting in that weight class. And
Wow, man.
that mindset I just took into that training camp. I knew what I had to do, and I know how disciplined I had to stay at it. And it weed, I swear, it helped me stay focused on that game.
Did that guy ever fight for the title? The guy
He did, Wonder Boy, yeah.
So, yeah,
he fought Tyron Woodley twice.
Really?
Woodley, yes, my.
See, that guy like me would think about, listen, my mind, my ego would go like this. Hey, you see what I did to him? You see what Tyron Woodley did to him? I fucked him up better than the champ did. I'm ready for the fucking champ. Bring him on.
Hell yeah.
That's how my ego goes.
That's real, though.
Hey, man. Well, that's why you got there, dude.
Exactly.
Do you guys meditate?
Man, I try. My brain is just so all over the place, man. Like
It's supposed to be.
I run a lot. I have a couple other businesses. I own a barbershop, some gyms, and a bunch
Nice,
of stuff in
dude.
Milwaukee. So my mind, like when I'm not fighting, I focus right on that because like I need the next thing. It's weird.
That's
like I
great.
need something. Yeah, more
No, that's
pushing me.
great.
Yeah.
Going back to, breaking out of that identity as a fighter.
Exactly.
And being more
And like
than
another way to challenge myself because like when I was only fighting.
I feel that, yeah.
Yeah, I needed like a challenge that was like, all right, now what's after my training camp's done, I get my result. If I didn't have the businesses after that, like something to focus on, I'd live in that moment. Like either I was the champ and I was the man, I won the fight. I've been the champ before, like I was the man. But then when I put these businesses in place, I feel like it gave me something else to focus on, give me another identity and like another thing to get involved in. So I mean, it helps out a lot.
Absolutely, man. I mean, as athletes, we get so locked into what we're doing that, you forget that you're a human being, and having businesses that's really creative and you're working other parts of your mind and, you're expressing more of your spirit into the world, man. It's important to do. Do you have any businesses?
No, not yet. I'm working on it. Right now, I just want to keep focused on fighting.
Nice, man.
Yeah, but thinking about something with him hopefully soon.
Yeah,
Start some business
absolutely.
up.
Pettis Bros Incorporated.
Fighting is such a fucking mind fuck. You know why? Because sometimes you're fighting a guy that looks like shit. He's a monster.
Yeah.
You know, you don't think that it's gonna be easy fighting this guy's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
You think the first time I clock him, he's going BOW! And he's still there. He's like, oh. And besides that, after you hit him, he's throwing some back. He's like, oh shit.
Now we in a fight. Fuck. Yeah.
Sometimes when I used to get in the fight, before my fights, I would look at the guy in his face, I look in his eye, and I would, after finishing, the referee would say, go to your corner, come out fight. I would turn around and I would say, oh shit to myself, he's coming to fight. I said, oh shit, this motherfucker's coming to fight. You know,
Who was that? Do you remember?
Whoever it was.
It was
I know to be ready.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh fucking shit. And I'm ready, but I'm staying relaxed and calm. I know he's gonna come at me. I'm saying, oh fucking shit. I just know I could look at a guy and say, oh, it's hell's gonna come. He's coming with hell. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I just had one of them. Tony Ferguson's one of them guys. I just fought him. You just know, like, you're going to the hospital after that fight.
Fuck, oh, that feeling is...
We're about to touch gloves. You're like, yep, the hospital's coming after this fight. You just know it.
Wow.
I've never had one of those.
That's intense, dude.
Fuck, that's a hell of a feel. But you know you're at your best too, though.
Exactly, you're ready.
Ready to.
He's going, I'm going, he's
like,
going. We both going.
Man, when I'm looking at this fucking guy, I'm going to the corner, I'm saying, this nigga's coming. I said, what? And the guy, my trainer said, what? I said, this motherfucker's coming to fight. I said, what the fuck? He said, what the fuck you mean, man? I said, no, nigga, I feel like he's coming to fight.
Yeah.
He's coming to fight.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Well, that's how they had to be, man.
Fuck.
That's how you have to be. I mean, fuck. No matter who you're facing, you got to just be coming ready to fucking fight, ready to go to the hospital.
Exactly, man. Especially like back in his days, man. Like somebody fought him, they were like trying to get his name, so they were the best of the best that they could ever be when they're fighting. You know, Mike Tyson.
It's dope, man. Is there anything you guys want to shout out before we wrap this thing
Tell
up?
people things, how to get in touch with you or anything?
Yeah.
I'm on all my stuff is Showtime Pettis, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and yeah, that's it.
Cool, man.
Just want to give a shout out to everybody at Rufus Sport, all my training partners, all my teammates, everybody in Milwaukee. Thank you guys for the love and support. Team Pettis, and follow me at Sergio Pettis pretty much everywhere.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Mike.
I appreciate it.
This is an awesome conversation. You guys are two awesome, young, awesome individuals, man. And I just wish you the best in everything, really.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having us, man.
No doubt,
Learned
man.
a lot today.
Definitely.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you guys, man. It's
It's
awesome.
really beautiful.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Pleasure.
All right, everybody. That was another episode of Hotboxin. I'm Eben Britton.
And Mike Tyson!
These are
Sergio
the
Pettis.
Anthony Pettis.
Are you the only two?
One
Now
more
we have
older
one more
brother.
Yeah.
Older brother with
motherfucking
He teaches
Pettis
at our
Bros.
gyms.
no sisters or anything?
No.
Now we have a
Half
half
sister,
sister.
half sister.
Yeah, half sister.
Dope, man. The Pettis fam.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Love.
Thank you, guys.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Hotboxing with Mike Tyson.
Don't forget the toad.
Never forget the toad.
Yeah, I got it.
We're out of here.
I told you, listen, man.
You talking into that.
You're gonna actually felt that you meant. God, I'm gonna fuck you up.